Holy fuck, man. That took a lot out of me, man. That intro really did a number on, just like yesterday when I fought Eve. If you weren't here yesterday, I was playing Parasite Eve and I got to the final part of chapter 5 of the game where I had to fight Eve near the Statue of Liberty, and that fight was intense. But was it as intense as the 2026 speech I just made? I don't. Well, I'll let you decide. So, welcome everyone to the first stream of the new year, and I find it hard to believe that the first stream of last year, of 2025, was a tribute to David Lynch, sadly, because yeah, I started streaming later in, what was it, January or February? I think it was after the throat infection. But yeah, oh boy, yeah, 2025 started off on a, we made it fun, but it was kind of on somber terms. I would have done a David Lynch stream had he not passed away early that year, but it was still a good way to get back into streaming. I think by that point I was just flustered with and lacking in energy. But like I said on my speech, I'm glad that 2025 kind of proved that I could do it, that I could stream almost on a weekly basis instead of just waiting until the mood was perfect. And yeah, so it really was a long and grueling year, 2025. There's some things that happened earlier that year that made me realize, you mean that wasn't in 2024 of last year or the year before? Like, especially at my job, I was like, wait, I did that early last year? What the hell? That felt like so long ago. So, 2026, guys. First stream of 2026. We are gonna do something. We're not going back to playing video games, especially Parasite Eve. I'm taking a break. Or maybe I'll play it next week. I don't know. Sometimes the mood, I'll say like, oh, I'm gonna take a break, like a whole month. I'm gonna take the whole month off from Parasite Eve. Then the next stream, I'm like, no man, I gotta finish this. So, I don't know what's gonna happen after this stream. Maybe I'll take a week-long break. Maybe because I did a lot this week. Like, I streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Even though Tuesday stream I'm nuking, because, well, I'm not gonna nuke fully. I'm gonna put it on archive. That's not going on YouTube, because that was a disaster. So what do we have planned this year? I mean this stream. So yeah, we're gonna watch, it's not a movie, it's a TV special that aired on PBS as late as 2002. And that is, and I think everyone by now knows, I'm a big Arthur fan. I mean, who isn't? Especially if you're around my age, my canon age, 662 years old. Even immortals like myself, even demons like myself, are fans of Arthur. But this special, It's Only Rock and Roll, is interesting because it aired a few times in the 2000s, but then afterwards it never aired. And the reason why is how should I say it? It's fairly simple. There's nothing controversial about it. There's nothing like it wasn't a product of cancel culture or anything. Because, of course, there's some episodes in the Arthur franchise that will not air again on TV or won't be featured on any of the apps. Like, we'll start with a harmless one. What's the name of that bicyclist? Lance Armstrong. That was one of the first ones that got yanked out of the air. Not because of anything controversial, like relating to the plot or anything, but because, of course, Lance Armstrong got caught taking performance-enhancing drugs. And, of course, PBS took that stance of, yeah, we don't want kids to know their heroes are drug addicts. So, that's out. And, of course, another one on the chopping block was the philosophy. I'll let you look that up. Yeah, you'll see why that episode was yanked off the air. But when it comes to the Arthur episodes that haven't been re-aired since their premiere date, it often had to do with the celebrity getting caught doing not so very nice things. But when it comes to today's special, it wasn't anything relating. I think it wasn't anything relating to the featured band or musical group in this episode. As far as I know, I'm sure something along the way is gonna pop up and say, "Oh, well, Lance Bass did this or that." Actually, the reason why It's Only Rock and Roll failed to air, did not re-air until the marathon, the series finale marathon, was music licensing. It was all a matter of licensing. So, yeah. I have not seen this since the marathon. But, it's kind of interesting how this stuff plays out. So I did find a copy, but sadly it does not include the intro. So I don't know how you feel about that. It's gonna be an interesting watch, because I don't have much to say about it other than make some jokes here and there. So it's gonna be an interesting stream. I hope I'm not too quiet throughout the whole thing. So there's that. Wait, how am I gonna start this? Ah, fuck, I forgot to place them in proper order here. So yeah, we're gonna start. Before we begin with Arthur, I might start with a little, how do you call it, appetizer here. A little short before the feature here. So, musical inspirations, or at least artistic inspirations. There's a ton of them out there that I look up to and say, this inspired me. This influenced me. This is the type of grind I want to work on. And when I'm gonna show you guys who is one of my artistic inspirations. I'm not gonna say this as a like an ironic thing, because there are a lot of people who view this guy's art and music as, oh my god, it's so funny, I ironically like this guy, get it? Like how some people ironically think Chris Chan is a good artist. Oh god, please don't send this video to him. But really, there are some people who unironically like his art, and to each their own, is all I'm saying. But to me, I unironically like Wesley Willis. Rock and Roll McDonald's is a banger. And no, I am not saying this in an ironic way. I like this man's music, and I like this man's drawings, which is what we're gonna see right now. A 10-minute Wesley Willis documentary. So if you're a fan of Wesley like I am, you're gonna enjoy this. And if not, and if you don't know who Wesley Willis is, then you're about to learn the magic of Wesley. So yeah, we're already almost 30 minutes into this stream, so I think we should jump into this. Damn it, I should have brought a tissue here. So without further ado, let us jump into Wesley Willis. Oh fuck, I'm over here. Ah, no. We got time before, fuck! Yeah, here we go. Yup, we got time here. Yup, there's a countdown. Alright, alright. I don't know how loud this documentary is.
My name is Wesley Willis, working man of the city, the man of doing a good art, and I do it every day. As I work so hard on these lines, I'm just doing it every day, just like grease lightning.
Yeah, and this one, I think this was way before he started making music with his Casio piano.
Getting that art done like a flock of geese heading south.
It's a little quiet, isn't it? So this was back when he was just going into the city and just drawing buses and buildings. But the way he draws it is very interesting.
I sit on my chair and preach off a lot to a lot of folks about it.
Like, this guy clearly has some art skills.
Way insignificant. I started doing this ever since 1976, at which I've been doing scenes of the city for at least 12 years. And momentarily, since I've been doing this type of art for as many as a long time, and I've been doing too well always to mean to keep it up.
Yeah, look at this.
My drawings always look decent. That's an unmarked one. I do scenes from the scenes of the Dan Ryan, the scenes.
Like, this shit looks good. Better than anything I could do.
Some from any other point.
You see, the main problem with my art is I don't use a. Well, he's using another pen, but
as many times as I've been
doing this, I feel like he would benefit by using a ruler.
Doing great on a lot of these.
Like, I would benefit from using a ruler, but I rarely do that with my sketches.
I use ink pen on the boards first, making the drawings, and after I get the art done, I just get my markers out and drape it in color.
Yup, this is way before art tablets.
I get done and drape
I would like to get an art tablet, but
so well on a lot of these since I've been getting.
What's wrong with paper and pen?
Color. But I'll be doing this more well all the time in my own powerful image, always to keep the mink pens working for me and draped in color.
How you doing today? You can see that I'm doing this good old art. Jacking it up all the time, seeing that I'm doing a good job with these lines. I'm gonna keep it up. Dick 'em. What's your name? Wait, glad to meet you, Mike. Glad to meet you. I'm glad to know you. You can see that I got good talents. I'm working so hard.
From what I've heard, the people who did meet Wesley Willis, he's an extremely nice guy. Like, just down to earth, humble guy, even though he was doing the music at that point.
Like, if
Like, by that point, he was doing, like, the Alanis Morissette track, Rock and Roll McDonald's, stuff like that. I think by that point, he was also part of he had a band, and they named themselves the Wesley Willis Experience. And like I said, from the people who did meet him, there was no fucking ego with the man. Just nothing but down to earth. He was just glad people were listening to his music.
And when I see those trucks going,
and I think that's the art he used for one of his albums, for the Greatest Hits album.
The view,
just that looks gorgeous.
Look me in the eye when I'm seeing a lot of this and that happen.
I don't use rulers, so of course the lines get crooked after a while. I should show you guys some of my sketches. Like, one of these days I will host a art stream.
I like it the most, and I like it
whether it be a webcam pointing down on my art, or
like the best food
something like
a Burger King,
like Microsoft Art, or I mean Paint, or Mario Paint.
I think about some dream cars in me. Like if I make those two-story cars up in my mind, or make those two-story designable cars, or those two-story peen vans in my mind, make some cars which are called a Harpoon or whatever. Or one called the James.
I thought he was gonna say like those two-story, like the double-decker buses from Britain.
Sometimes I make a three-story Matty Yates. Sometimes I make a three-story Hill Climber Special, and sometimes I make three-story.
Some dumbass art critic was seeing these pictures and saying, those cars don't exist. Like, fuck off.
Good cars, and they're called the Fallopian, and I make some cars are called the Folding, the Spiegel, the Whiskaletti, and the Electro.
Like, clearly this guy took some art classes.
About my made-up models, and they like all the made-up models. And I tell you, they like all my cars that I made up in my mind, and they like it all that I draw on that board. I've never been to art school in my life.
Wait, you didn't?
I've been working so hard in this city since.
It's been a long time since I've seen this, so I didn't know.
To looking at them buildings and
like that's even more amazing, man.
Especially road, etc.
Not everyone can afford art school, guys. So
good talent.
The best way to learn is, well, experience.
In my means of luck. Sometimes.
Like shit like that. Look at that.
$20.
I'm not even being ironic here. This right here. Wait, let me pause it here. Let me put it at the right. Where is it? Come on. Like this right here. Does that not look like the cityscapes that Katsuhiro Otomo did on the Akira manga? Like that's what it looks like to me. All those like tall skyscrapers with all the little lines symbolizing windows. Like this shit looks amazing.
Sometimes.
Like look at that, especially that building right here, the white one right there. Oh yeah, you can't see my a mouse cursor here. Let me just like right here. that looks like a building you would see in like a Japanese manga from the 80s, something like Akira or what's another manga where they knew how to draw buildings. Oh man, I was about to say Fist of the North Star, but there's a lot of manga artists out there that like they kind of went into drawing manga thinking they would get a job as an architect.
$10 is always that I saw him for. I think that I'm telling because I'm doing real well. And any time I always just telling it, I
would fucking buy some of his art.
A lot out of my own sights I see. And also keeping up a lot of this good old writing hard ink pen tactics. I'm really doing a good job that's got to be done in this town. Staying great always to be great. But each time when I do too well on the lines and working too hard, just always on the mode. I do too good when I'm doing this great old art. And I shall and will keep it up in the means of good luck, always in the means of the promised land.
It is. Check out some of that in the deal.
Just with pen.
Yes, it is. Working so hard and running my back mouth, you can see I'm doing that good work. Each time I do well like Matchbox, and we keep on working hard just like Johnny Lightning. I do
Johnny Lightning.
I'm gonna definitely keep it up. What's your name?
Like, I don't think they're even like making a joke. I think those ladies are really impressed.
Nice knowing you too. As I'm doing that good work, I'm feeling all
Like, there's so much. That's something I kind of get bothered by whenever like someone is drawing something. Even if it's a dumb little sketch out in public and then people look at it like, wow, that looks nice. And it's like, yeah, you're being condescending. Shut up. Either admire it, be truthful, or shut the hell up. Be honest. Like, really. I don't have time for your condescension. No one has time for that condescension. But there really are people out there that are just, they are impressed by street art.
Great. And that's how I
and well, you know, street graffiti, it depends. Sometimes there's some amazing looking murals out, mural graffiti, but then you just got some idiot with a Sharpie pen, and it's like, yeah, well, you ain't shit. Call me when you actually do a street mural. Like it could also be tagger art, but what the hell was that?
In the meantime, also to let them know that I'm just
like,
doing
yeah,
good.
call me when you do actual like graffiti that looks beautiful to look at.
I'm gonna keep it up every day. Just like Johnny Guitar Watson, but I'm gonna keep doing that great old art, keeping up that good work.
I wonder where this aired, or if it aired anywhere. Apparently there was a producer credit right there. So, yeah, that was Wesley Willis. Fuck, I forgot the title. I was just calling it Wesley Willis all this time. Artist of the Streets. That's the title. The video file, I downloaded it under, just said Wesley Willis. But yeah, that was just the camera following him, drawing the cityscapes. I think it's Chicago, or is it Detroit? I don't know where it was. I think it was Chicago. But yeah, look up his music, guys. I'm not even... A lot of it is funny. Like, I whooped Batman's ass. That song is hilarious. A bunch of others. Of course, if you watched Super Size Me, you'll be familiar with Rock and Roll McDonald's. That's like his claim to fame. It wasn't just on Super Size Me, but also like... fuck, where else did I hear it? like on the internet, of course, people use that song for memes. Vine Sauce Joel would play that along with the another McDonald's song by that one American guy. So I'm gonna take a little quick BRB break, but do not go anywhere. The feature presentation is upon us. Don't go anywhere.